Okay. Here we go. So we are in a severe snowstorm and we are going to drive the train from Harrisburg to New York Station, Penn Station. And this is going to be interesting, as always. We have lots of wind. It's extremely slippery, and it's going to be fun. I need to remember the braking points of the train is different. A lot different, actually. And I'm really sorry about my coughing, because I have this extremely annoying cough. So I'm gonna try to be as quiet as possible throughout the whole ride, but it is what it is. We need to wait for about 1 more minute before we can get going. We can hear the winds. Pretty cool. Releasing the brakes. Put some sound on. And try to get moving. Here we go. More sand. Oh, there we go. See if we can increase the speed a little bit. Still very slippery on the tracks. As you can see, the train is kind of jumping. This trip will take us about 1 hour. Depends on traffic, of course. But just sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. don't need to put on max power because we got much longer braking. Takes so much more time to brake this train now, even though it's quite light and not very long. The braking point and the length that we glide when we brake is very, very long in this train right now. So I'm gonna need to be driving much more carefully than I normally do. But looks like we're green, got the green wave, at least for a couple of miles here. As you can see, I've finally been able to turn off the lights up in the right top corner. I still don't know how to get rid of the speed indications there, because I don't want to use those since we have the ATC, and I want to ride with the ATC, and I don't want to see the point scores because I don't want to know if I accidentally lose points or whatever. So I removed that as well. So it's a very snowy morning in New York. It's a snowstorm, high winds and a lot of snow. As you can see, everything is white. Snow. Yesterday was fine weather, but today we got a real snowstorm. The greens. Game looks really good, I think. Lots of snow here, so... But we're going very high speed, which is good. Cut a lot of time during this 125 miles per hour length. We can actually raise the power a little bit so we go even faster, because we're still enjoying the green wave here. It's clear. Something that is a bit scary though here in the US train is that you don't have the signs for speed, so you don't really know if the ATC isn't working correctly. How do you know which speed to go? That has to be a bit scary as a train driver. Double greens. Oh yeah, so this is also the first stream on my new monitor setup. Maybe if you remember the last couple of videos, I used a very wide, ultra wide screen, but now we have a normal screen for the game, which I prefer. It looks better, actually. It has a lot better resolution as well. A good thing though is that my coughing is a lot better. I'm not coughing as much as I did the last couple of weeks. It's been horrible. Sounds like I have a cold, but I don't. I'm just kind of thick in the nose and in the throat. But I don't have a cold or anything like that. Fever. It's just a annoying thing. Also, please write in the comments if there is something, simulation or whatever, that you want to see on my channel. I love to try new things. I would really like to buy the new Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So I'm planning on doing that and do some flight sims. I have X-Plane 11 and I have Flight Sim 40th anniversary, but I'm not sure if I want to do a stream with those yet. Might do an X-Plane 11 stream just for fun. So if there is a game that you want me to make a video on, please let me know in the comments. And while we're at it, if you don't follow, please do, and click the like button on the video to help me reach a broader audience. That would really help. And so yeah, that would be nice if you could do that. This game is such a good game to just sit down and relax, play with, because it's quite calm, I think, to play it. And I hope the video volume and stuff is good, because I changed the settings a little bit before started streaming. I'm not sure if it's good or balanced. I think it's a bit balanced right now, so looks good when I look at it from my perspective in OBS. And the top speed for this train is 125 miles per hour, which is about 210 kilometers per hour. It's pretty fast for a flat car. It's very flat in the front, as you might know. It's pretty cool that you can see the snow too. There's the train power unit. This is a bug that kind of bugs me a bit, is that when you change the view, the snow disappears from the screen of the front window of the train. Kind of silly. Still green. After this video, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. ATC is yellow, so that means we're gonna have a change in speed. And unfortunately, I can see it in the top right corner. Still, you know, it takes so much longer for the train to slow down. It's scary when you know that you have to slow down, and you just see that the speed isn't going down. It's really scary. ATC is telling us what? $95. So we can stay on power handle 2, power level 2. Go. So at least I'm still trying to learn the ATC here, but it beeps when it's supposed to do a change. Right now it's going down to 90. I'm under there, so I don't need to change my power or brake. Green. Ready for 110 here. .5 degrees downward slope, so I don't need to use power here. Green. And the next ride we will do is, I think, in Germany or in England, maybe. Maybe should do England and some freight train. It was a long time ago. Yes, I did that. I prefer the freight trains. If I need to choose between a passenger train and a freight train, I would take the freight train in a day. But I really do enjoy this New York, New Jersey map, so it's fun to do it. And I do enjoy the cab cars. It's super fun to use the cab cars. It's so much more simple. And I also want to try the super heavyweights that we got in the free download, the free DLC. Let's go. Some more speed. Turn off the cab light. Don't need that. So the ATC is warning us now that we're gonna have a speed change. It indicates the yellow light on the ATC. So we can turn off the power and start preparing to brake. And since it's winter and it's slippery, but now it's stopped snowing. So I'm gonna turn off the wiper. I'm guessing we're coming up on a bridge. Usually is a significant slowdown before a bridge. Oh, it's just curvy. They don't want us to derail to the houses here. We can power up again. Tells us to 110. It's good to see the brake cylinders too. This view is perfect. So we can start to pull down the power a little bit. So we have a descent here, 0.5 degrees, or 0.5%, sorry. So oops. I screwed up there. I pulled it on the wrong way. So, we need to stop now. Release the brakes and restart. Fortunately for us, we are not in a super... Let's see if we can start now. Yeah, we can. We didn't have to stop entirely. That was my bad. Sometimes, because I use the Stream Deck to control both power and brakes, and sometimes I push the wrong button. This is alright since it was a slowdown instead of a speed up, so I didn't mess up that. We didn't endanger any people on the train, so to speak, but hopefully no one fell over in the train due to the emergency brakes being set. As you can see, the ATC says that we are on approach, which means that we need to be careful about the speed because it might go down to 45 or less, probably because of a track change. We're a bit late. As we can see, we're supposed to be in Penn track 2 in 10:51, so we have 15 seconds to get there. We're not gonna be able to be there in time though. And that is due to the snowstorm that we encountered in New Jersey. We have red light in front of us. I usually try to get down to around 20 miles per hour. That was pretty spot on. See if we get some speed up or not. I don't know if this is a bug or what, because sometimes it's just I need to reset like the brakes or something. Yeah, you see? So weird when that happens. Because the brake pressure is down, so it doesn't really, it's not the brakes being active. I think it's a bug. Man, I do like this map. Look at this place. These old railroad bridges. So cool. So cool. Let's check it out. Oops. Look at this place. Man, this is cool. Beautiful game too. This game is awesome. Oops, we need to slow down here. Get 60. Pump up the speed a bit. Here we go. And if you're thinking, is he waving to the other oncoming trains? Yes, he is. Because I like the immersion. That's what I'm here for. I play a simulation where I actually do wave to my fellow drivers. because I'm a nerd and I like things like that. Yeah. This bridge doesn't allow us to go too fast, so that's why we go under 60. And after the bridge, we usually get 90. Here we go. We're blinking green, so we need to be cautious. This one is always a bit tricky when you get in here, and I need to... was fiddling around with the wiper, and this is coming up on the stop. The final stretch of this livery, and the video as well. As soon as we get to New York Penn Station track 10, we're finished. So this train doesn't have a dynamic brake that we can use, so we can't just slow it down a little bit. We need to like use the minimum, which is much more than the 1.2% decline. And we're coming up on 45. So the ATC tells us that we need to prepare. So we're gonna go down to 45 to be safe. We got green blinks though. Coming up on 30. As I told you before, I'm not sure how the American ATC works, but as you can see, we're coming up on 15, right? So I'm thinking that it tells us that we need to be careful, because if we keep 60, we're gonna, and we don't know that the 15 is coming up. If we don't have that little HUD thing up in the right corner, then we probably would go in speeding. So we're gonna go down to 20. Because we got red as well in front of us. Got a bit of stutter here, probably because we have a lot of trains inside or people, and the game is not that optimized sometimes. Well, we still have green though. Still in green. But I'm thinking that we might be coming up on red. I don't know. Nah, it looks like it's green behind that stop thing. Our marker. So yeah, this is it. Final stop on this run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up on New York Penn Station track 10, and this will be the final destination for this train. So please get off safely and mind the gap, and have an awesome day at work or wherever you're going. anxiously waiting for the train. I'm not sure if it's this train they will hop onto, but people are getting off. Here we go. Looks good. We didn't speed anywhere except a little bit in the last slowdowns. We got like yellowed, but not red, which is good. And we were 1 minute ahead of our time schedule, which is also pretty decent. So, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again here on YouTube. Might be on Twitch as well in the future, but right now it's only YouTube. My friends, please, if you like this, click that follow button and click that thumbs up like button, and have an awesome week. Take care. I will see you soon again. Frankie out.